Welcome to the academic year 2026 briefing for incoming graduate students. In this video, we'll walk you through the key steps to help you get started smoothly at NTU. We'll cover network account creation, online document verification, health screening requirements, the student's pass application process, and the important dates and reminders you'll need to keep in mind. By the end of this briefing, you'll know what actions to take and when to take them. Let's begin. Since you've already accepted your NTU offer and received your matriculation number, you're now ready for the next stage of your enrollment journey. The first step is to create your NTU network account. Your username will be the one you selected when you accepted your offer online. You may create your NTU network account up to 120 days before your course begins. If needed, you may pause the video to scan the QR code for more information on network account creation. Next, you'll need to complete the online verification of your academic records. To do this, log into the GVER portal, which is NTU's graduate e-verification system. Verification of academic documents is a mandatory and essential process for becoming an enrolled NTU student. Extensions are not allowed for uploading documents required to complete the e-verification process. Complete this process before you start your course. This is where you will upload your latest documents. If any of your documents are in a language other than English, please provide certified English translations. You will also need to confirm your contact details and any updated declarations. When uploading your latest documents, please note a few important requirements. Each file must be under 2 megabytes, and file names should use English characters only. Even after you complete the verification, you may still upload additional documents later if needed. You can pause the video to scan the QR code for direct access to the GVER login page or return to it after watching the full recording. Now let's look at health screening. One common question is whether recent health screening results can be used for exemption. Unfortunately, the answer is no. All full-time students are required to complete the prescribed health screening. This ensures that all students meet the same health requirements before the start of their studies. Please also note that the procedures differ for local and international students, so do pay attention to the section that applies to you. Students may complete the medical checkup at Raffles Medical Clinics. Please bring along your physical health screening forms, such as MC1 and MC1B, when visiting a Raffles Medical Clinic. The full list of Raffles Medical Clinics in Singapore, along with appointment booking information, is available on the NTU website. If you are unable to complete your medical checkup at Raffles Medical, you may do so with any registered physician in Singapore. In that case, you will need to submit your documents, such as the medical report and MC1 form, through the endorsement portal. A fee of $16.35, inclusive of GST, applies. For international students, the Singapore Immigration and Checkpoints Authority, ICA, requires all international students to undergo a pre-enrolment medical checkup as part of the student's pass application process. This includes an HIV test and a chest X-ray for tuberculosis clearance. International students may complete this required pre-enrolment medical checkup at any licensed medical clinic in their home country. The test results, translated into English, must then be endorsed by Raffles Medical for a fee in order to activate your student medical insurance. This endorsement must be completed before the start of your program. Please note that Raffles Medical may require additional tests if the reports from the licensed clinic do not meet the required standards. For example, this may happen if an X-ray image does not carry a label showing the student's name. As a general guide, the cost of health screening in Singapore may vary depending on the clinic and the tests required. If your initial report is incomplete or further checks are needed, additional charges may apply. Please also note that fees are subject to 9% GST. You may pause the video to scan the QR code for more information on health screening and the required forms. Let's move on to the student's pass application. If you are an international student and do not hold a valid immigration pass, this step applies to you. The Student's Pass is your official approval to remain in Singapore for the duration of your studies. If you currently hold a dependence pass, long-term visit pass, or an immigration exemption order, you may continue with that status. However, if your pass expires or is canceled before you complete your course, you must obtain a student's pass in order to continue your studies. You may begin applying for your student's pass from 2 months before your course commencement. We strongly encourage you to apply as early as possible once you become eligible, as ICA processing times may vary, especially during peak periods. Applying early helps reduce the risk of delays that could affect your enrollment. Before you begin your application, please have your solar application number ready. This can be found in your acceptance acknowledgement email. You should also ensure that your passport is valid for at least 6 months before starting the application. The process has been summarized into 7 simple steps. You will complete your application through the ICA Student's Pass application system. While the system is generally straightforward, please read each instruction carefully. It is especially important to complete payment of the processing fee within 7 days of submitting your application. If payment is not made within this period, your application will lapse. You should also log into the Student's Pass application system regularly to check for status updates. During processing, you may be asked to submit additional supporting documents, or you may receive an in-principle approval IPA letter. If you receive the IPA letter, please follow the instructions carefully. This includes completing your health screening and booking an appointment to complete the remaining formalities in person. Alternatively, if you receive an invitation or email to complete the formalities on campus at NTU, you may do so there. After that, retrieve your digital Student's Pass using your SingPass login. Then submit a copy of the digital Student's Pass to the Office of Admissions through the GVer portal. If you will be arriving close to the start of term, make sure you leave enough time to complete these steps. Also remember to bring all required documents with you. Once your verification is complete, the final step is online matriculation. This step confirms your place at NTU. Without completing matriculation, you will not be able to access course registration, examinations, or other NTU student resources. If you encounter any difficulties, you may contact Matric at ntu.edu.sg for assistance. The QR code shown on this slide will direct you to the most up-to-date list of important dates. These include the start dates for network account creation, Student's Pass submission, online verification, health screening deadlines, matriculation deadlines, and Hostel application periods. Keeping track of these dates will help ensure that your enrollment process goes smoothly. Let's now review the key conditions tied to your admission offer. To retain your place at NTU, you must be medically fit to study, provide accurate and up-to-date personal and academic information, maintain valid immigration status throughout your studies, and complete verification of your academic qualifications where applicable. If you are a permanent resident, you must also ensure that your PR status remains valid and inform NTU of any changes. Please note that if these conditions are not met, your admission offer may be revoked. If you are considering on-campus accommodation, NTU offers several halls of residence with a strong student community. Hostel applications are competitive, so if you are interested, it is best to apply early. You may begin your hostel application after creating your NTU network account. The QR code on this slide will direct you to the latest information on rental rates and room availability. Please note that rental rates vary by hall and room type and are subject to change. That brings us to the end of this video. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. We also encourage you to refer to the attached PDF, which contains answers to frequently asked questions. Once again, welcome to NTU. We look forward to having you join us on campus.